Hi my dear students, in the previous videos we discussed how to find the adjoint of a matrix of order 2 cross 2. So just I'll revise the things, and also I discussed how to find the minors as well as cofactors, and that too for the 2 order. So my dear students, first I will consider one example here. So what is that? I will consider one matrix A is equals to, here it is, A11, A12, A21, A22. So this is the matrix of order 2 cross 2. Clear? So now how to find the adjoint of a matrix? So what is meant by adjoint of a matrix? So adjoint of a matrix is nothing but, here it is, adjoint of A. Adjoint of a matrix A is denoted by adj A. So adjoint of a matrix is nothing but it is transpose of, here it is, transpose of cofactor of A11, A12, A21, A22. So here my dear students, what is the definition or what is the adjoint of a matrix A? So adjoint of A is nothing but the transpose of the, here it is, each element. First we should consider the each element's cofactor. A11 cofactor will denote it as capital A11. Capital A11 means what it is? It is nothing but the cofactor of A11. So that is capital A11. Capital A12 means cofactor of A12. Capital A21 means cofactor of A21 element. So capital A22 means cofactor of A22. So first you should consider the cofactor of each element, and after this you should take the transpose of this. So that will gives you the adjoint of A. Clear? And my dear students, also we know that how to find the cofactor of A11. Cofactor of, here it is, A11 element. So this A11 element, if I wanted the cofactor means, how should find out? So cofactor of A11 is nothing but minus 1 whole to the power. So whatever the subscript here you have, that subscript you should add minus 1 whole to the power 1 plus 1 into minor M11. It means M11 means what? M11 means it is nothing but the minor of the element A11. So this will gives you the cofactor of A11. Clear? And how should find the M11 here? It is that also I discussed. The minor of A11 is nothing but, so if you wanted to find the minor of A11 means leave this row and this column. The remaining element whatever you are getting, that is A22. So therefore this is equals to minus 1 whole to the power 1 plus 1 is nothing but, here it is, minus 1 whole square. 1 plus 1 is 2. M11 means what is the M11? Minor of A11 is nothing but, so leave this row and this column. What is the element remaining? A22. So therefore here cofactor of A11 is nothing but minus 1 whole square is plus 1. Plus 1 into A22 is A22. A22 is your cofactor of the element A11. So like this we should calculate. And also my dear students, I will find out the, for the remaining elements I am going to find out. So what is the cofactor of the next element you are going to find is cofactor of A12. Cofactor of A12 is nothing but, what is this? Minus 1 whole to the power 1 plus 2 into M12. And this is equals to minus 1 whole to the power 1 plus 2. Minus 1 whole to the power it is 3. M12 means, what is the M12? Minor of A12. So minor of A12, if you wanted to find means what should you do? Leave the element A12. Where the A12 element lies, that row and that column we should leave, and remaining element we should take the, here it is. So here it is A21. So A21 is equals to minus 1 whole cube is nothing but minus A21. It is minus 1 whole cube is minus 1. So minus 1 into A21 is nothing but minus A21. And similarly I can find out the cofactor of A21. So cofactor of A21 is minus 1 whole to the power 2 plus 1 into M, here it is 21. So therefore this is minus 1, 2 plus 1 is 3, and M21. M21 means this minor, this element's minor. So leave this row and this column. So what is remaining? A12. So minus 1 whole cube is minus 1. So minus 1 into A12 is minus A12. And next similarly I can find out cofactor of A22. So cofactor of A22 is equals to minus 1 whole to the power 2 plus 2 into M22. And minus 1, here it is, 2 plus 2 is equals to 4. M22. So what is M22? M22 is nothing but the minor of A22. So leave this row and this column. So what is the element remaining here? It is A11. So therefore, and minus 1 whole to the power 4 value is plus 1. So plus 1 into A11 is A11. Clear? So my students, like this you can calculate the cofactors. But what is the adjoint of A? Adjoint of A is nothing but the transpose of these cofactors of each elements. So cofactor of A11, can I name it as, here base, can I name it as A11, capital A11? It is capital A11. I'll write here. So this is nothing but capital A11. And this is nothing but capital A, sorry, it is nothing but capital A12. And this is nothing but cofactor of A21 is, it's better if I write here means you may get confused. So therefore, or else I'll write inside the bracket cofactor of A11, I can denote it as A11. Cofactor of A12, I can denote it as A12. And cofactor of A21, I can denote it as A21. I'll write above here is cofactor of A11 can be written as A11, cofactor of A12 can be written as A12, cofactor of A21 can be written as A21, and cofactor of A22 can be written as A22. Clear? So now what is the definition? What is the definition of adjoint of A? Adjoint of A is nothing but transpose of A11, A12, A21, A22. So therefore here it is, here adjoint of A is equals to transpose of A11, A12, A21, A22. Clear? So now here it is adjoint of A is equals to transpose of, what is A11 my dear friends? A11 here I already calculated. What is this? A22. And next what about A12 place? A12 place here it is minus of A21, and in the place of A21 value is minus A12, and here this A22 value is A11. Now we should take the transpose of this. So therefore adjoint of A is equals to transpose of, here it is transpose of means you should take the rows into columns. So you should take the transpose of this matrix means you should write this row as column. So this is equals to, here it is A22. This row I am writing it in terms of the columns. So A22 minus A21 minus A12 row I am writing in terms of columns. This row I am writing it as row column. The second I am writing it as second column. So this is what you are required adjoint of A. This is the procedure to find out the adjoint of a matrix of order 2 cross 2 that I calculated here. But and even whatever I discussed here, this all I taught is, this all we discussed in the previous videos. But still, just I am revising the things. I am revising this once again because this is very important. For that reason, I am revising to you. Clear? And now, my students, even I told to you the shortcut. So what is the shortcut I told to you? So in the shortcut method I told to you. So you can take here this as a shortcut. And even I told you. So shortcut. So what is shortcut? If the given matrix is of the order 2 cross 2. So if A is equals to A11, A12, A21, A22. If the given matrix is of the order 2 cross 2, then adjoint of A. Either you can calculate like this, but in CET or in competitive exams, if you require means, so without calculating all these cofactors and all, directly I can write here this adjoint of A is equals to. What should you do? Just interchange the diagonal elements. So interchange here this. In here it is A11, here it is A22. So I will interchange. First I will write A22 and here I will write A11. First interchange the diagonal elements and then change the sign of the this diagonal, non-diagonal elements. You can take care of this. This I can call it as the diagonal elements. So interchange this element and this element, and here change the sign. So here is plus A12 is there, minus A12. Here plus A21 is there, minus A21. So this is what your required adjoint of A. Clear? So after calculating each element's cofactors, and after taking the transpose of this, whatever answer you got, the same answer you will get if you apply this trick. So what is the shortcut here? It is interchange this place diagonal elements, and here change the sign of remaining elements. Interchange the diagonal elements and remaining elements sign you should change. So that is your required answer. So like this you can calculate. Clear? So I hope you understood. If you have any doubts, you can comment me. I reply for that. Clear? So now my dear students, every time I told you, so every time I am not using this cofactor of A11, so minus 1 whole to the power 1. This concept I am not taking, because we know here it is. What I am doing here is, I am doing here it is cofactor of A11 is nothing but minus 1 whole to the power 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 means what it is? It is nothing but square. So A is 2 it is. So instead of writing every time minus 1 whole to the power whatever subscript you have, that plus above the minus 1 whole to the power, the subscript addition, instead of writing all this, I'll skip this step. So after skipping this, what should I write? So directly I'll calculate in my mind, and then I'll write only the minor I am going to write. So how to write minor here is, just I'm not writing this minus 1 whole to the power 1 plus 1. I don't write, because so it's lengthier to you. So for that reason, what I do, I'll calculate in mind. How to calculate? Here it is. Here first you should take you should remember here it is always. What is that? Minus 1 whole to the power this element and this element, that is 1 plus 1. So in mind you should calculate. So if here it is 1 plus 1. So minus 1 whole to the power 1 plus 1 means it is the minus 1 whole to the power, it's even number. So even number means we know that minus 1 whole to the power, if you have odd means the value is equals to minus 1. And next, minus 1 whole to the power, if you have even number means that value is equals to plus 1. So therefore, you should just observe the subscript. What is the subscript I have? 1 plus A11 element. So A11 element means 1 plus 1. If you add this subscript means 1 plus 1 is 2. So 2 means if here it is, if here you have the even number, then you will get positive. So here it is. If you have here it is subscript, if after adding the subscript, if you are getting the even number means that value is 1, that is positive, you should take. And here it is A12, 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 means it is odd. So if it is odd means you should take the negative of minor, you should take. Negative of minor you should take. So A21 means here it is 3. Again here it is minus sign. You will get minus sign. So in mind, like this, in mind I am going to calculate. So I am not writing. So next in future, whatever solve the questions of this type, so directly while writing the cofactor, I don't write like this. So just I will observe here it is 1 plus 2, it is 3. 3 means odd. So odd means directly I will take negative, and next remaining M12 means minor I will take. So directly I will write the minor. For this minor sign I am taking here it is by adding these subscripts. So if I add subscript means if you are getting odd number means you will get minus sign. If you are getting the even number means you will get the positive, and remaining the minor I will take. Like this I will calculate for the future problems. If I wanted to solve the cofactor means, in that case how to calculate means, for the sign purpose I use this concept. What is that? So just you add the subscript. After adding the subscript, if you are getting the even number means you should take the positive, and you should take the minor of this element. Clear? So here it is. Just I'll one example. So I'll take the example here, and you easily can understand. So A11. So A11 means how to write here it is. A11 means 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 means you should take it as positive. So positive into minor of A11. What is the minor of A11? How to find the minor of A11? So in this case, minor of A11 means this element. So leave this row and this column. What is the element remaining? A22. So therefore positive A22. Similarly, cofactor of A12. So 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 means odd. Odd means it is negative. Negative of the next minor of A12. How to find the minor of A12? Minor of A12 means the element A12 where it lies, leave that row and that column. Remaining elements, here it is determinant value you should take. So here it is A21. Like this you should calculate. So this is all about the adjoint of a matrix. How to calculate the adjoint of a matrix if the given matrix is of the order 2 cross 2. And please remember the adjoint here is the adjoint can be calculated only for the matrices. Clear? So in some textbooks they give you, by giving the determinant, they'll ask you to find the adjoint. It's not possible. Adjoint can be calculated only if they are given to you as the matrices. Matrix if they given means then you can calculate the adjoint. Clear? So this is all about the matrix of the order 2 cross 2. And now my dear students, next I'll discuss what is the method to calculate the adjoint of a matrix if the matrix is given to you of the order 3 cross 3. Clear? That I'll discuss. Here I wrote the question. One example I took here is, so this is the matrix of order 3 cross 3. Am I correct? 1, 2, 3. 3 rows are there. 1, 2, 3. 3 columns are there. So if A is, this is the given matrix, find adjoint of A. So up to here I discussed how to find out the adjoint of a matrix A if of the order 2 cross 2. Now I am going to discuss if the matrix is of the order 3 cross 3, how to calculate the adjoint of A. The process is same as it is. Whatever I discussed in the previous videos or in the previous problem, whatever I discussed, the same procedure I am going to follow in here it is. So here it is, we should calculate the each element's cofactors and then we should take the transpose of that. That will give you adjoint of A. Yes, clear? So my dear students, so I'll write here it is. Here solution, or I'll solve here it is. Adjoint of A is equals to, so what is the adjoint of A? Adjoint of A is equals to transpose of A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. So this is the transpose of the given. I should take the transpose of this. So transpose of this means what? What is A11? A11 is nothing but the cofactor of A, small letter A11. That is cofactor of this element will give you A11. Cofactor of this will give you A12. Cofactor of this will give you A13. Cofactor of this will give you A21. Cofactor of this will give you A22. Cofactor of this will give you capital A23. Like this you should calculate A31, A32 and A33. Clear? So my dear students, so what is the adjoint of A? Adjoint of A is equals to transpose of cofactors of each element. To understand clearly, for that reason I am writing in general form. I wrote here this. Clear? So now my dear students, to calculate adjoint of the given matrix, I will calculate the capital A11. So what is meant by capital A11? Capital A11 is nothing but the cofactor of this element. So here A11 is nothing but A11 is equals to cofactor of this element, cofactor of 1. Clear? So in this place element here is in the place of A11, in the place of A11, this is your A11, in the place of A11 you have one element. So here it is cofactor of 1. So cofactor of A1 is equals to what I will write? So cofactor of 1 is equals to, I told to you, what is that? So 1 plus 1. If you wanted to find the cofactor means what should you do? Add this 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 1 is 2 means you will get the positive. So positive into cofactor of 1. How to find the cofactor of 1? So cofactor of 1 means leave this row. Which element the cofactor you are finding? That element where it contains through the row, that element where contains that row and that column we should delete, and we should calculate the modulus, determinant of the remaining elements. So therefore leave this row and this column. So next consider the determinant of remaining elements. 4, 3, 3, 4. Like this we should calculate. So what is this? 4 4 is a 16 minus 3 3 is a 9. How much it is? Yes, here it is 16 minus 9. 9 means 1 plus 6, that is 7 plus 7. And next one is A12. How to find out the A12? Cofactor of, here it is 3. Cofactor of 3. Either you can take like this or take it as A11. And next cofactor of A12. Cofactor of A12 means this element. So what is that? cofactor of this element I require. So cofactor of A12 is equals to, add here it is 1 plus 2. So what is 1 plus 2? 1 plus 2 is nothing but here it is 3. So 3 means minus 1 whole. If it is here the subscript is odd means you should take it as negative, minus 1 you should take. So minus 1 into, next minor of A12. So how to find out the minor of A12? Minor of A12 is nothing but leave this row and this column. Leave this row and this column. So find out the remaining determinants. So what is that? After leaving this row and this column, what are the elements remaining? 1, 3, 1, 4. So calculate this. So minus 1 into, here it is, minus 1 into 4 determinant value already calculated. How to find out the determinant? Here it is this element into this element, minus of this element into this element. 4 ones are 4 minus 3. Here it is 4 minus 3. Am I correct? 4 ones are 4 minus 3 ones are 3. So 4 minus 3. So 4 minus 3 is 1. 1 into minus 1 is minus 1. Like this you should calculate. So what is the cofactor of A13? Cofactor of this element. So cofactor A13 is nothing but cofactor of A13. So cofactor of A13 is nothing but, here it is 1 plus 3 is, again here it is 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 means you will get plus positive 1. 1 plus 3 is equals to 4. In the subscript, if it is even number means you should take it as positive. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 is a even number. You will get positive. And next, minor. How to calculate a minor? Leave this row and this column. So here it is. This row and this column. I should delete this row and this column. If you delete means find out the remaining elements determinant. So 1, 4, 1, 3. So this is equals to 3 ones. Here it is 3 ones are 3, minus 1 into 4 is minus 4. So 3 minus 4 is minus 1. Am I correct? So this all we calculated, my dear students. In the previous class only I told you. In the previous classes we discussed, in the previous videos we discussed how to find out the determinant value of the order 2 cross 2. Clear? And next, if you wanted to find the cofactor of, here it is A21. So what is A21? Here it is A21, here it is this element A21. So cofactor of A21 is nothing but, here it is cofactor of A21. So what is cofactor of A21? So cofactor of A21 means, here it is, first add here 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 means odd. So you should take it as minus 1 into A21 element. So this is your A21 element. So minor of A21. How will you calculate the minor of A21? Delete this row. I required the A21 means this element. So A21 element minor I required means I should delete this row and this column. And remaining elements determinant I should take. So what is the remaining elements? 3, 3. Here it is determinant of 3, 3, 3, 4. 3, 4. Because here it is this element minor I required. So this element minor can be calculated by deleting this row and this column. If you delete this row and this column, what is remaining? 3, 3, 3, 4. 3, 3, 3, 4. Now I will find out the determinant of this. So minus 1 into, here it is 4 3s are 12. Minus of 9. And this is equals to, here it is, how much it is? So minus 1 into 12 minus 9 is 3. 3 into minus 1 is equals to minus 3. Clear? So is it visible to you? Yes. Similarly, calculate the A22. So what is A22? Here it is. A22 is nothing but, here it is cofactor of A22. So cofactor of A22 is equals to 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 means even. Even means you should take positive. Here it is. Directly take the determinant. Positive I am not writing. So it's positive, understood. Here it is. So A22. Next find out the minor of A22. So minor of A22 means leave this, delete this row and this column. Remaining elements 1, 3, 1, 4. So here it is 1, 3, 1, 4. And this is equals to 4 into 1 is 4 minus 3 into 1 is 3. So here it is, how much it is? 4 minus 3 is 1. And similarly find out the here it is cofactor of A23 means this element. So cofactor of here it is A23. Cofactor of A23 is equals to, leave this row and this column. Leave this row and this column. 1 3 1 3. So here it is 1 3 1 3. But here it is 2 plus 1, 2 plus 3 is 5. So A subscript 2 plus 3. So 2 plus 3 is nothing but 5. 5 means you should take it as minus 1. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 is an odd number. Take minus, and next A23 means this element. So leave this row and this column. Okay, find out the remaining elements determinants. 1 3 1 3. So determinant of 1 3 1 3. This is equals to minus 1 into 3 ones are, here it is 3. Minus of 3 ones are 3. So 3 minus 3 is equals to 0. 0 and anything is equals to 0. Clear? And now, my dear students, here it is last row. So cofactor of A31. Clear? So cofactor of A31 is nothing but cofactor of A31 is equals to A31 is equals to 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 is even, so positive you should take, and remaining elements determinant, I mean minor you should calculate. So what is the minor of this? So minor A31. This minor is leave this row and this column. So 3 3 4 3. 3 3 4 3. So A31 means this element. So this element cofactor I required means, here it is leave, minor I required means leave this row and this column. So remaining elements determinant I am taking 3 3 4 3. So determinant of 3 3 4 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. So you should take it as positive of remaining elements minor. So this is equals to 3 3 is a 9 minus 4 3 is a 12. So minus 12 plus 9 is minus 3. Clear? And next A32. So cofactor of, here it is A32 is equals to 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 means you should take it as negative. Minus 1 into determinant of A32 means this element. So leave this row and this column. So leave this row and this column. So what are the remaining elements? 1, leave this row and this column. 1 3 1 3. Am I correct? 1 3 1 3. So you are deleting this row. This row and this column you are deleting. 1 3 1 3. Clear? So this is equals to minus 1 into 3 ones are 3. Minus of these 3 ones are 3. So this is equals to 3 minus 3 is 0. 0 and everything is 0. And next, my dear students, A33. So cofactor of A33 is equals to 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. It means here the 6 is a even number. So therefore take positive and remaining elements determinant. So leave this row and this column. So here it is 1 3 1 4. 1 3 1 4. So this is equals to 4 ones are 4, minus 3 into 1 is minus 3. So 4 minus 3 is equals to 1. So this is your cofactor of A33. Clear? So like this you should calculate. And my dear students, please remember, this is the first problem of the order 3 cross 3. Therefore I wrote like this the determinant. But in future, so no need to calculate, even no need to calculate like this also, because you know how to find directly, how to find the, here it is, how to write means cofactor of A11. If you wanted to cofactor of A11 means what should you do? Take the, here it is already sign. For the sign, how should we find out? Subscript we should observe. A1 plus subscript 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. 2 means here it is even. Even means positive. And now here it is A11 means minor. How to calculate A11? Delete this row and this column. So delete this row and this column, and remaining elements here only should calculate. 4 4 is 16, minus 3 3 is 9. 16 minus 9 is equals to 7. Like this you should, we can calculate. So even no need to calculate this determinant also, because it will take lots of time. So time consuming is very, it will consume your time. So for that reason what I am telling you is, if you wanted to find out the A33 means, in shortcut how to find the A33? A33 means here it is, you should take first add this to subscript. 3 plus 3 is equals to 6. It means even. So take it as positive. And next A33 means leave this row and this column. So what is remaining? 4 into 1 4, minus 3 into 1 is 4 minus 3, that is equals to 1. Like this you can calculate. Here only in mind you should delete row and column, and remaining elements you should calculate like this. So this is all about the cofactors. But after finding the cofactors, you wanted to find out the adjoint of A. Adjoint of A is nothing but what is that? Transpose of cofactor of each element. So after what I did, I calculated the only cofactor of each element. I calculated A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. Like this, just I calculated the cofactors. But now I should calculate the transpose of these cofactors. So therefore, here it is adjoint of A is equals to transpose of what is A11? A11 I calculated, here it is. It is 7. So A12 is nothing but minus 1. And A13 is cofactor of A13 plus element is minus 1. And next A21 is equals to minus 3. A22 is equals to 1. And next it is A23. A23 is equals to 0. And next my students, A31 is equals to minus 3. And next A32 is equals to 0. And A33 is equals to, here it is, A33 is equals to 1. So you should take the transpose of this. So transpose of this is equals to, that is nothing but here it is. How to take the transpose of this matrix means you should, whatever you have the rows, that we should write in terms of the column. So this row I am writing it as column. So 7 minus 1 minus 1. And this row I am writing it as column. Minus 3, here it is 1, 0. And this third row I am writing it as third column. Minus 3, 0, 1. So this is what your required answer. So this is adjoint of A. So I think here it is. Yes, this is your required adjoint of A. So adjoint of A is equals to minus 3 1 0 minus 3 0 1 and 7 minus 1 minus 1. So this is your required adjoint of a given matrix of the order 3 cross 3. Like this we should calculate. So very important, my students, in solving the inverse of a function, inverse of a given matrix, in such cases we require adjoint of a, how to find the adjoint, that concept we should require. For that purpose I explained here how to calculate the adjoint of a matrix A is of the order 3 cross 3. Clear? So this is very simple. Please try to practice such type of questions so that you can calculate easily. Clear? I hope you understood. Still, if you have any doubts, you can comment me. I reply for that. Thank you.